This is Ward 355, and I'm here with a LEGO Star Wars MOC review. Now, this MOC here is a First Order battle with a few Resistance members, and you guys might have seen this MOC on Instagram. I just posted it the other day. But anyway, what I wanted to do with this one is I wanted to experiment with green 2x4 plates, and you'll take a look. There's a whole bunch of them all around here. That's what these hills are made up of, pretty much. And I've always wanted to do hills like this and depressions and contouring and stuff. And I'm happy that I was able to work on it with this one. And I learned something very important, and I'll get to that in a moment when I show you guys around the MOC. But anyway, the whole premise of this, if you want a backstory, sort of, a Resistance team, well, not really team, more of a sort of large number, like a battalion, was sent to a First Order base to try and just take the First Order off of the planet. And the thing is, there was much more First Order forces than was expected, because the Resistance was misinformed. So now they're pretty much running for their lives, and they are being hunted by First Order stormtroopers, and lots of them. So let's get right into this. I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, guess I'm not going to zoom in. Sorry about that. I'm going to move my tripod. Yeah, you can see my stuff over there. Anyway, right here is where there's a small little stream, and there's, again, contours. And you'll notice that I changed out the plants. I went for more leafy plants near the base of the water, as opposed to the grass like the rest of the MOC, because for most water places that I've been to, that's what they look like. There's a lot of leafy plants close to the water source, so that's what I tried to do. You can also see on the end there's sand underneath this. I laid that all out with sand and dirt. You can't see it through there, but I just put it there for peace of mind. So I'm gonna pull this in. There's 2 trees over here. Really not much. I think I need to get some stuff to work on actual trees instead of these things, but you know what, they work. So we have an assortment of First Order stormtroopers chasing after the Resistance members, and there is a First Order captain, I think, next to their speeder. I'm honestly not sure what rank he's supposed to be. And then there's a flame trooper back there. If I had more flame troopers, I would have had them burning stuff, but since there's only one, I figured he'd just be that badass who just sits him back. Yeah, I should probably get more of those. Anyway, so you see this stormtrooper is shooting, and we sort of froze it there at the Resistance. Over here, you'll see the blaster bolts ricocheting off the ground. I really like that. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. And also in the river, there's another Resistance soldier who didn't get so lucky and was shot before he was able to cross the river, which is why he's bleeding out into the river. I can't decide if it's a river or stream. So now I will show you something that, here's the important thing that I learned. When you do stuff like this, you know, I have this nice edge here, and I like that because it looks good. I mean, this looks good, and my older experiments like this, I really didn't want to show them off because they looked terrible, and the reason being they didn't have this border here. You could see all the innards and stuff, and I don't like that. But let me tell you something, guys. Like, as you build this along with it. And this is the problem. You'll see it on the other side, because I built this slope and this slope. There are 2 different slopes, so I was kind of building them at the same time. Wasn't sure how I was going to connect them, but anyway, I was building these slopes before I got this set up. and that's a problem because you have to wedge in the bricks, basically. I got lucky on this side, it's flush, but I'm going to turn it around. See, that's where the problem starts, and like I honestly am not 100% sure on what happened, but somehow the bricks got out of alignment, and you'd think they're lined up, but they're not. So like if I try and put a plate in there, it's gonna mess all this up. And like, see, that's hoping it should be one plate here, or maybe two here. This should kind of be down lower, but you know, I can't really fix it, and that's kind of why I didn't want to turn it around. Okay, just had to fix a piece of grass. But anyway, this is a message from me to you. Like, as you're going into this, have an idea of how it's gonna look when you're done, because I didn't see that coming. So just try and avoid mistakes like that, and sort of build both sides at the same time, and not just build one section and then expand to the other section. Don't do that, guys. For me and for you, just don't. So yeah, I'm sorry you have to see this. So there's my stuff keeps getting in the way. I need to white out. Here are the resistance soldiers. They're again fleeing for their lives. He is running, just turn tail and run, and the other two are fighting. Now, I want to show you guys something that I really like about this MOC. If you read my Instagram post on this, in the little, I guess, narrative that I wrote, I said that the First Order they have their foothold everywhere, and here's why. So if I pop this off, just like that, nice and easy, you'll see there's a walkway. This is part of an underground First Order base that is linked to the one that the Resistance soldiers attacked. Ooh, the plot thickens. Yeah, this really isn't anything special. I mean, it's only 5 bricks high, and it's seriously just a hallway. There's 2 First Order stormtroopers rushing to meet the Resistance troopers on the battlefield, and then there's an officer just walking around, because that seems to me like what officers do in Star Wars movies. So there's no detail in this at all. I mean, I put in that gun rack because it would have looked even worse with nothing there. But anyway, I just wanted to add this in because I thought it'd be cool, and I like how it turned out. Again, nothing fancy, but it's just a little detail that I threw in there. So this just pops right back on nice and easy, and boom. It's like nothing changed. So there you go, that's my little MOC. I hope you guys like this, and if you do, please comment below and give me some ideas. Also, if there's anything I can fix or change or anything like that, I'd be happy to hear from you guys. I always appreciate and enjoy feedback. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share this, and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Second Voting Word 355, signing out.